think that's what I want. I still got movement. I'll figure it out one way or another. Maybe. But maybe not. Thought we'd jump on, see if there's any questions. Hope everybody's having a good day. Someday. We're done-ish for the day. Had a little food. Still got run back shop because we had a cluster fudge of dirtiness. So we're looking for a vacuum. I don't know if our vacuum can hold up. Just saying, man, that time of year. Mud season. Did I lose everybody behind me? Holy cow. Oh, that's right. Dirty dog. So it feels like I am whooped. You ever have a job you go to and they're framing it out? And it wasn't framed out, right? Yep. That was the one. What'd you do, Rusty? What'd you do today? How'd it go? Go good, smooth, easy operation?
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks. Just like that. Yeah. Now we gotta make it through the landmine here of Pothole City. Oh my goodness. No, so this job was just, they didn't get it framed. It wasn't good, man. Dang, there's a raccoon. See that raccoon? Oh, you can't see it, can you? Oh, the truck's in the way. Oh, that raccoon. What's up against the building? Let's see that. I guess it's that time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, you make a good hat. What do we call that? Davy Crockett? Remember Davy Crockett? Get myself a Davy Crockett hat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it was just. Luckily, it was like, it's just 3 minutes away from the shop around the corner, but oh my gosh. Oh, it exhausted me. The guy wasn't there that was supposed to be. This kid was his first time framing out a jam. Too many stinking variables. Too many variables. So luckily, we're gonna try to go back. Luckily, we can kind of float right now. At least Mr. and Caleb. Me and Mr. Caleb. Oh, now you turn it on. Ooh. A 22 OL. I found some trolley ones I've been looking at. Thinking about getting my hands on. I don't know if it's just a one time. They're eBay special. That's all I need is the heads. I have an estimate. Nice, not too bad. Cap just did one for a 20 by 20, dude. That's gonna be like, I hit my horn. People running these red lights. So 20 by 20, full vertical. This time it was different. I don't know why. Clopay was higher this time by $10,000 per door. That's a lot. So it's probably going to go Wayne Dalton. 20 by 20, full vertical. Definitely going to have to rent 2 lifts. I think he was going to do Gearhead Genie this time. on those. I guess the LiftMaster wasn't too bad. The problem was it doesn't have a brake. I don't know if you can order a gear head with a brake on it. So is that way you could like make it drift? Not, I don't know. Just maybe they're not as violent. The LiftMaster just seems so. I don't know. The gearheads might be too. I don't know if I've ever done a gearhead Genie. I don't remember. I've done. I don't know how many. I've probably done 15, 20 of the gearheads for LiftMaster. They're great as long as the boards don't go bad. But no brake. It'd be nice to have a brake. You probably don't need it because of the gear. Maybe you can't even get a Genie. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. This place. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? I just fixed this gate. It's got a beeper now. It's got a new gate operator. Well, newer, a better gate operator. Holy cow, we got 2 likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you wouldn't mind, please, I would appreciate it. Since I'm going to be mopping, I got to do some mopping. The floors got dirty. I'm going to do some mopping tonight. I don't like dirty floors. I haven't done a review yet. Should I? Should I show you? Oh, should I? You might get a little clip of it in the back. Oh, damn, sorry. Got to see the newer work van. So we're gonna back up in front of the old one. Not trying to hit anything because it's like a war zone around here. Cars parked everywhere. Scrap metal's getting taken out. Scissor lifts. Need another scissor lift. It's always something. Lost my remote. Had to donate it to a job because so busy. I guess they don't make that remote anymore. Supposedly for the. Listen to that gate operator. She's running like a champ, man. I'm so proud of that gate operator now. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. The hum of it. Sounds great. All right, let's go inside for a few minutes. Yeah, like that might be rabies. Yeah, it could be. Could be. You never know, man. I know one got whacked on the road. Oh my gosh. Getting so old. Let's try to get that 11x6 door installed. Maybe tomorrow. I was going to get a screwdriver. Did you know what's going on with this? It's making a ruckus. Wayne Dalton Genie. What could go wrong? I mean, that's the best combination ever. Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's but I was thinking about that opener in Texas. Actually, call him Tex. Tex told me, "Oh my gosh, look at the beautiful sky. The picture, you just can't. Oh, it's so beautiful." And Michigan summers, man, you can't beat them. Lake Michigan and all that. Woo. Um, sorry. But I was thinking about that Chamberlain, and so the Chamberlain has a 12-volt motor. I don't think they have anything other options. The Genie, I believe you can get. They do minimum of 24 volts or the 140 volts. So that's probably why the Genie screwdriver just annihilates everything. I mean, you don't ever hear those things going. Man, those things are. So I think that's why they got so much more power. More DC power, if you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, Burke's here. What's up, Burke? How you been? Don't mind me. I'm gonna kind of stay off this side a little bit. Try to be a little more not so inappropriate. I'm sorry. This is my lunch. Looks delicious. Modulator. Look it up and see if they were charging you too much. That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know what model. I'll have to find out. I have to ask Kat. I told him, I said, maybe, and I don't know if you ever dealt with this, Rusty. But sometimes, Clopay's got like four springs, two cables, two outside hookups and inside hookups. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Oh, my chair's open. So I don't know, because I was thinking about it and I thought, well, maybe if a cable broke, at least you still have another cable on. I don't think they're united, but maybe it would still drift along. Maybe. Maybe not, though. Maybe the door is heavy. Maybe it's a stupid idea. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Burke, how you been? Hard, flat end, call it screwdriver? I don't know. Generation 2 Wonder Tools? I know I got to get a universal tool. I'm missing out on my universal. Boom. Down we go. Oh, you want everything on it? Look at that. I mean, for a little fast food joint, that's not bad, man. That's not bad. I can deal with this. Mm. Mm. It tastes great. Mm. Fantastic. Hey, Dave, headed to Bible study. Good luck. Have say some amens. Do some praying, man, because we need it. Country, the world. Mm-mm-mm. Let's work up. Special order door. Ooh, 6'6" by 7. Wow. So it is kind of. That's all right. I'm trying to get this. I got this 11.9 or 11.6, 11.6 by 9 foot tall. Trying to get this out of my life. Oh, it's not going so well. But the best thing is, it's close. I couldn't believe the kid was like, he's like asking me questions. And he's like, one guy is like, he goes, this is kind of my second time. And I said, oh, okay. And the one guy perks up. These are younger kids. He's like, this is his first time. They don't have a vehicle. The one guy, what do they call him? I wish I could think of that name. It starts with an L, like when you're a helper. I don't know if it's a Spanish thing. I don't know if it's an appropriate thing. I don't know. Is it Leahy or Leahy? 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 Yeah. What's next week? Let's see. Take all week off. Wife's surgery. Oh no! I thought my wife was going to go down today. She messaged me and said she might have had the same thing as our little kid. It was not good. Throwing up. But no, definitely wish her the best in surgery. It's not fun. Got to do it though, right? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Hold on. You said what size? It's 11 foot 6 inches wide, and then it's 9 foot tall. Vinyl back. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's vinyl back. Standard lift. Mm. So it's been sitting a while. He was like, he wanted to be, he was like, "Do you got somebody, for the door?" And I said, "Not really." Oh, this one's already sold. We actually dropped it off today. But the builder didn't do a very, the guy I hired, you know, the way it's looking, I could have probably done it better myself. You know what I mean? I didn't hear from him. And then it was like darn near 3 o'clock. So I messaged him. I said, "Hey," I said, his concern was he was pulling a slider door and he's gonna build the header down. He's gonna pull the slider off, which I didn't really understand. I kept thinking in my head, I was thinking just put the slider back over. I don't know, build it down, whatever. So we didn't want to leave the hole open because the guy's got nice stuff in there. But it didn't work out. It absolutely did not work out. So, anyways, then the guy goes, "I'm just going to put the slider thing back up. I'm just going to screw it to it." All right. So I guess in a nutshell, we got a head start on it, but ay, 3. I asked for 5. I asked for 5 ketchups. And I only got 3. Somebody. Mm, mm. Installed. It's getting an opener too. That one's getting the genie. Gosh. Oh boy, I think they owe like 26 still, so I got to double that because I paid half. 12, so what, 552 or something, 5,200. The guy's been I don't know, he's been waiting a little bit, probably a week at least, waiting on his builder. Super nice guy, but the job's not going very good. Felt like the builder guy was driving all over the place. And then we had this morning, we started off, neighbor guy right next door. That's the picture you see in the thumbnail. Cables were wrapped up around the cable for drum or shaft. Not too bad, but just yeah. I wouldn't say it was a very like super physical day, but it was definitely a very like mind numbing day. I don't know. It's harder sometimes. I don't know if mind is harder than muscle. Sometimes I rather do physical. Than to deal with the brain stuff. Together. Oh, really? For 4 of them? Exact same size? Vinyl back? Vinyl back? Packaging something. Oh. But otherwise, going good. Like I said, It's gonna be pretty cool to do that one. Sounds like it's a pretty much done deal. Just gotta put the numbers. But because this typically this builder doesn't shop around. But 20 by 20, big door. What is that over there? Something else lighting. Mhm. So if they're doing no openers, how do you control them? You gonna put slide locks on them? T handles? I had this old guy once, man. I learned my lesson. His old door would just drift down. It might have been a one piece door too. I can't remember. I don't know for sure if it was. But I remember I was thinking like I don't know if he had a I don't think he had a man door. It was like a single stall little garage. And I remember I got the door and I was fighting the spring. It might only have one spring, and I was really quarter turning it, everything, trying to get this door just to land perfect and stay down. And it would drift up just a little bit. So I eventually got it to where I thought it would be perfect. But then of course I bring it up, cables would slack or something. Thought I was being smart. Did not want to put a T handle on that thing. And I didn't want to put a T handle on it because for one, it was going to cost more money. And then for two, that's just how he kind of operated. He just like wanted the handle, lifted it up, lifted it down. He didn't want an opener, and that kind of screwed me. That screwed me bad because the door would just lift up. I mean, just a wind blow a little bit, it would, not always, but I was like, man, I think if the wind blew or the vacuum on the building just it lift that door up a little bit. Well, it finally was doing that, and he called me out on it, so I had to put a T handle on it. I was like, dang. I was like, that's why you always got to put some kind of mechanism on it. Side lock, a T handle, garage door opener. I don't know what else I'm forgetting. What, three things? Side lock, T handle, garage door opener. Yeah, that's about it. I think that's all you can do for the most part. Mm. Look at lift master trolleys. Burke, how do you feel about how do you feel about the garage doors? Do you feel like, on a standard lift door, let's just say a standard situation, right? Should you put a trolley on it or should you put a jack shaft on it? What's your thoughts on that? What do you kind of lean towards? Elite's here. I see Simpsons here. Love Clopay doors. Is that question mark? I'm not a real particular fan of any particular brand. I think they all kind of it's like car manufacturers. They have certain brands or certain models that are good and bad. Clopay is good. I mean, for overall, like if I was starting out, I mean, I'd be like, man, it's sweet to have Clopay because you just got such a variety, especially if you're like more of like a ritzy area and stuff, and they need like fancier doors. I'm with you. I think literally or honestly today that door hit a vehicle up in the air. But of course, here's the thing, right? If there was a trolley, they couldn't lift that van up higher, not a lift. But I think a standard lift or a standard trolley on that would have caused, the opener would have jammed up and clutched out before it would have threw the cables. I'm always just a big fan that you should always move the door, not dump the door. But these new openers are working pretty good. I never feel bad about trolleys though. Kind of like that car dealership, or not car dealership, car mechanic shop I did. It definitely would have been a lot easier putting jack shafts on, especially residential. But I don't know if they can go that big on that big a door. And then your wall button wouldn't be as good. I don't think you can put a 3 button. I don't know if you can put a 3 button on a residential. You probably have to circuit board it, or a wall button, and then a wall button turns into like wall button with mechanics and gloves and just. I don't know, Simpson. You tell me, if you like. Tell me if you like Clopay or why. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hate or love you if you do. It don't bother me. Put in this rear mount. Ooh, job I've been working on with bent bolt. Oh my gosh, yeah, that bent bolt one. I don't think I've seen the video. Burke, you got my number, don't you? Just send me like a link. You know what I mean? My phone is really, really glitchy. I don't get notified for anything. I did try changing it a while back, and it still didn't change. And then it's kind of weird because even like Cap that works here, I won't get his. I can't. His message won't come through. I'm sure it's something to do on his, but I have to go into my messages and I'll find him where it'll show. But if it will not flag me on my front of my phone. So I kind of been leaving it that way because I must be subscribed to quite a bit of stuff, as I'm sure some of you guys are. But I'll get whatever, man. Like Glenn Beck will post whatever 3 or 5 videos a day. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other ones. I don't know who, and it'll just be boom, 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 boom. So when I kind of turned that way, I kind of went until I got time. Then I go look. So I never really dug into it too hard. I'm getting old. Oh, I see it. Thank you. I'll check it out here later. Here, I might get to mopping some floors. Mop floors. They don't take much. Got to find me a good vacuum. If anybody knows a good vacuum with a bag, I'm a bag guy. Of course, we pick up so much sand, but I got a Shark. The Shark don't work. I want a. Is it Riccar? Riccars are good. I've had those before. Or I like my Hoover, certain Hoover. Hoover's signature wind tunnel. Man, big motors on them. Really just beat the crap out of the carpets. So I keep my eyes on it. I put an inquiry about one. Of course, the guy sold it. Never replied back. Nothing. Jerk. Perfect. I did see it. Sent me a text. Sure, how the rest of you guys feel, but personally, I'd rather install rolling steel doors over sectional doors, hands down. Well, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up. And I mean, I think it takes a different character. That's my opinion, right? That's a hardworking man. Lunch pail. Do you bring a lunch pail? Elite, I'm just curious. Do you bring a lunch pail? Do you wear flannel? Do you smoke? Do you wear steel toe? That's what I think of. You know what I mean? So my thing is like we got this customer. Well, this one. This is one that we're actually. It's kind of. Oh, skip lunch. But so it's like I just think this is weird. I'm just gonna bring this up. I don't know how I feel about it. So this wasn't one customer that we're bidding the the 20 by 20 doors. That customer already has really big roll up doors. I know they're about 20 wide. I don't know if they're 20 tall. They're probably like 14 or 16. So they're building a whole new building. It's a huge type. I don't want to say too much. So, but anyways, I'm wondering why. It's kind of weird, which I'm glad. I'm personally glad that they're going to sectional. And I guess the reason being, is what I always like about sectional is I can see the problem. You know what I mean? Where rolling steel, like, and maybe you could give me some insight, but we were literally just talking about this day, me and Kat. And we were talking about like normally what we do is we put a calculation in there, right? So we kind of go, okay, we look at the age of the door, the condition of the door, and that's how we normally know. Like if the chain's jumping, right, the opener's chugging, yeah, it's probably a broken spring. And otherwise, I remember back in the day, I didn't know this, so I'd be like, oh, I can still feel spring tension, dummy me, not realizing the door's down. These are bigger doors. There ain't no way I could even get the pin out on a bigger door like that if it was the main spring. I forget what they call it. It's like, I know there's a secondary spring, and I don't know if they just call it the main spring. But most of the time, the main spring breaks, right? And then you got the secondary that's still there. Well, I just put like 4 or 5 more turns on there, and all of a sudden, one did it to me. I remember, boom. I'm like, oh, and then the door was completely dead. And then I felt like a real jack hiney because now I'm like, the customer's like, of course, you know how it is. The customer always needs a door, and I'm just like, oh, I broke your door. So it's kind of the repair is what gets me later down the road. That's what the rolling steel. If I could put rolling steel in and probably never look back and never come back, absolutely. Probably wouldn't mind it. You know what I mean? And if you give me a good forklift and manpower and a good welder and all that, yeah. But we had a place, I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you've heard of Brunswick, right? The bowling ball. We got the headquarters, what, makes them. And well, they used to make them. Now most stuff's kind of like they're just a warehouse type thing. Stuff comes in, stuff goes out. They got rid of all their roll ups except for, I think they got 2 left. So we did 3 or 4 doors there. We still got a couple roll up doors, but they really wanted to get rid of those. And there were places, big where the whole semi would, back in, they shut the door. So I don't know. I don't know. This roll up door is starting to make some weird kinky noise. Like it's got you can hear a pop. And so it's like, I can't see it. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. I haven't really looked at it that hard either. I don't think they seal up that good. Um, for outside weather and stuff like that. But like I said, I could see why. I could see why you like them. You know what I mean? Like you said, they're not bad. They're not bad. Um, I'm just more of a visual. I just like to see my stuff. I like go to the customer, go, see that up there? They go, yeah, broken spring. Oh, my God. I like that. Skip lunch. Tested a service door as 20 cycle springs. Programmed at home close every day. Spring broke at 80. Whoa. Tested. Wait a minute. I'm missing something here. According to something, they tested a service. Why does it say service door? Is that like a? Are we talking a roll-up door? Or are we talking a sectional door? Maybe that was supposed to be a sectional door. Yeah, it'd probably be more. I don't know. I don't know. These bigger doors, they were going to come with 10,000 cycle springs. So Cap was asking, he's like, he's coming down. He's like, is there anything I'm missing? And I said, well, I would check. And that's why I personally like having different vendors. I don't know why it's that way. This happens all the time. And we would never know if we were just with one vendor. So we got the price the secretary did from the one vendor, Clopay. Got the other price from Wayne to Home. And like I said, Clopay, $10,000 higher. That's a lot. That's a lot of money put in your pocket, to save on a price. So I don't know what the big, I said, well, you make sure you check your springs. I said, maybe there's something going on there. So I think she was going to upgrade the springs and see what the price changed through like Wayne Dalton or somebody. You know what I mean? Because I did this before. I did a job that was for the DPW, and it was a low bid, and the guy liked me, and I wasn't the lowest bid, but he about a year later, I think roughly a year and 6 months or something like that. I don't know. I started going there quite a bit, changing springs, and I remember that was kind of the thing. The guy would always be like, what's up with these springs? And I'm like, yeah, I forgot to like upgrade them. But low bid, low bid. Where you were even the lowest bid, like, but you liked me. I was here. We did a good job. You know what I mean? And now we're gonna try to upgrade you a little bit. Let's get you some little higher cycle springs. Okay, so rolling steel. Yeah, maybe, maybe. You know, I, I don't know. I don't know. I feel very. I don't know. It's probably because it's just big boy stuff. You know what I mean? That's big boy stuff. That's kind of like doing dock plates. Like that's a different animal. Like you got to have a hell of a service rig. You got to have welder. You got to have like when I was I had one guy here and he was from another company that did rolling steel and he was very he was how do you say it like he was the right man right where like what do they call it the ADHD right the hyperness that's kind of sometimes I get that you know what I mean where like for him it didn't bother him to be 3-4 days at a job welding and plumbing and like he enjoyed that you know what I mean I don't mind going back to a job for a little bit, but I'm kind of I like to boogie woogie, but there's goods and pros and cons. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I just and we don't really have. Let me think here. Do we have a lot of? We still have an older company that has some rolling steel for fire doors, but rest of them nobody has roll up doors really much anymore. Anything we do have is high speed Albany or car wash. It seems like that's some of them. Some of their exits are that way, but we don't have a lot of big stuff for rolling steel. But it is fun. It is fun doing the challenge. I mean, there's no doubt about, what I mean. But I'm assuming, like with the lead, with you, are you the owner of the business and got employees and all that kind of stuff, or how you kind of running the show? What's kind of are you working? Um, because there's a lot of like that's a lot. That's a lot on your shoulders. You know what I mean? Uh, I'm just curious. All right, let's see here. Abbey Road, down on the farm. All right, we'll probably wrap her up here shortly. Give her a few more minutes. Lines are quiet. Everybody's eating dinner. Everybody's hanging out with their family. I'm gonna do a before I get out of here and make my trip. The guys just come in here and whacked her, man. Whacked her good. I am definitely feeling the burn, baby, burn. Oh, he's got. I was gonna see if he had that model spreader. Let's see if he's got a model here. Let's see what he's got here. This one is 16.22 for R value. 20. Yeah, so this is extended. I don't know what the grand total on this is. Whew, man. Might have to take out a small loan. Who knows? It's like it's basically 50K. I don't know if I'm gonna have a job that ever exceeded that. Be like 100,000. Well, it's definitely gonna be more than that. Why's it gotta be like this? This cat that works here's gotta bring some knives. It's gotta bring some like crazy knives here. Look at that. That's pretty slick, man. I like that. All right. What do we got here? Las Vegas, baby. You going? Let's go. Going to Vegas. It's kind of a bummer. I swear they used to do it every year. I'm positive they used to. They used to do one, whatever it was, like in kind of like Indiana. They were doing like one in Vegas. Ugh. So since they only do it like every 2 years, it's almost like you gotta go. I'm gonna grill the spring turner and the Sherline here. That's what my mission is. I'm gonna sell my one. I'm joking, man. I'm having a good time here. Oh, sorry. Were you say it was Las Vegas for IDA? Las Vegas. So we need a little. My wife likes this. I'm more of a Lysol. She likes this stuff. I should bring this back. I've been telling myself to fill it. Oh, Vegas. I say we go now. Was it in April? I think it's in April. March, April. Wow, it's getting there. It's getting real close. Real close. Oh. I'm planning on it. One way or another, I'm planning on it. They got some weird days though, so I don't know if I'm gonna go like more like a Thursday, Friday, or Not quite sure. I don't know. The days just seem kind of weird to me. I swear, I think they start, was it Tuesday? Tuesday go to Friday or something. So, the first day, I don't know if they're doing anything special or anything. Might be kind of lame. Plus, I might be traveling. I'm not sure out there. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. It's been a while since I've been across the old country. So I'm not quite sure. Oh, Peter, what's going on, Peter? How you been? Did you have a good day, bad day? What's new in the world? Anything? I don't know. My guess is I'm probably gonna drive. So I might. I'm not sure. Not 100%. Not much. I just don't really like flying anymore. I'm not scared of it or anything. It's just, I don't know. But I also sometimes don't like driving. America, USA. That's where. It's good. How's yours? Man, I'm tired. I am whooped. I am exhausted. Today was one of those days that was a very mind numbing day. Everything went good as it could have went, but towards the end, you know what I mean? Towards the end, when you're hitting about that 3 o'clock, and you guys normally go home at 4 o'clock, and you're like, are we gonna stack a door? Are we not gonna stack a door? The builder didn't know what was going on. I realized after he was talking, nice guy. But I realized after talking, I'm looking, I'm like, man, his truck is really dirty. Nice truck though, but it's dirty. And it's not like the dirty, like he just went down a dirt road. It's like this guy does not take good care of this truck. The front tires are bald on the edges, like has not ever had a tire rotation. He's got guys there that they don't have wheels. He just brings them lunch. I message him, I'm like, where, like, are you getting lumber? Like, what, I'm ready to like call my uncle and be like, dude, you need to come over here and figure this out. I got two guys that are asking me how to frame this thing. And it's not like the frame, like, it's like they don't move, like they don't know what to do. And I'm like, that's not my job. It was not my job. And there was nothing I could do. I could tell there was a little bit of a language barrier. And then when the guy came, he was just, it's like, okay, bud, got it, bud. Ooh, maybe. Might be able to. But I might also be loaded down. I don't know yet. We're still debating. I was trying to do like a little family trip too, but I don't know. Not sure which way it's gonna go. Still up in the air. Because then we got Utah. We got a Utah trip going this year. So, but it's all good. It's all good. Always in stock. Even the big stuff, it says. Uterline. Call Uterline. All right, 7:30. You guys let me know. If you got anything, shoot me a text, email, all that good stuff. I think I'm going to head out. Got the mopping. I got to go dump the water. And I got to get some rest. I'm tired. I got to fill my Febreze because I don't know if she has one that I can take. Or Fabulosis. Fabulosis. Stuff doesn't disinfect though. That's why I don't like it. I like my lime salt. Pine salt. Pine salt? Lime salt. I don't know what it is, you know what I mean? But this is 2 times the concentrate. Go get yourself some garage doors. Maybe not these ones. I like the brochures. Brochures work the best, I think. I always told him you stay in the front. It's more expensive. To the back is a little cheaper. Just remember that. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Bert. Good to see you, Peter. Rusty was here, but he gone. He's gone. Oh, and Elite. We had Elite tonight too. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you got anything, let me know. Keep doing those rolling steel doors. We need some big burly guys to be doing those because my hat's off to you. Those are big jobs, man. They're big jobs, but they need to be done. Somebody needs to do it. Just like somebody needs to do garage doors. Just like somebody needs to do sprinklers and everything else, right? We all have jobs to do. As long as you're a craftsman, that's all that matters. You do a good job and you're proud of what you do. That's the best work you can do. Adios, amigos.